Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to this class. This is Jay Shri. I hope everybody is fine. Without any further delay, let's get started. Let's start our class today with an interesting question. The question is, what really helps people to become successful? How can a person be successful? Is it by their birth or by their wealth or they have some friends in the high places? What really makes a person successful? You might have already read the biographies of some successful people, so I'm expecting an answer from you. What really helps a person to become successful? Yes, I got my answer. That is determination, perseverance, and hard work. These three things help any person to become successful. All right. So now the next question is, what really stands as an obstacle to get success? Can you tell me? What are the potential barriers to success? Blindness, deafness, dumbness, or some other disability, right? These might stand in their way to become successful. Think of the people who are blind. Think of the people who are deaf. Think of the people who are dumb. Think of them for a moment. And then tell me, how many people do you know have overcome those potential barriers to become successful? Just think of those people and tell me the names that you have got in your mind. People who have overcome the potential barriers to become successful in their life. Just name a few. As I have asked you this question, some names have crossed my mind. I would like to share about those people with you now. The first person that came to my mind was this man. Have you identified who he is? He is Stephen Hawking, and he is a famous theoretical physicist, he is a cosmologist, and he is a famous author. At the age of 21, he was diagnosed with a dangerous disease which paralyzed him. But he fought with the disease for over 50 years. That disease could not stop him from being successful. The disease might have stopped him from walking or from using his hands or legs, but that could not stop him from being successful author, from being successful cosmologist, from being a successful physicist. Let's have a look at another man who stands as an inspiration for all of us. Who is he? He is Nick Vujicic. As you can see in the picture, he was born as a torso. He was born without limbs. He was born without hands and without legs, as you can see in the picture over there. But he is a motivational speaker now. And he also spreads the message of Jesus Christ to people. And he tours across the world and he spreads message, and he even motivates people with his wonderful speeches. I am providing you a link over here to one of his speeches. Please watch that. Moving on, let's have a look at this woman. Who is she? She is the most famous disabled persons in the world. So I hope you do identify her. She is both blind and deaf. She is none other than Helen Keller, and she was a famous author, Her life was an inspiration for many movies, and I am providing here one link so that you can watch the movie. I have watched it many years ago, and I thoroughly enjoyed the movie, and even now I remember some scenes from that movie. It is not about the scenes actually, but it's about the incidents that happened in her life. Those were so touching that even now I could not forget that. After so many years of watching that movie, I am providing you that link over here, and the homework for you is to watch that movie. Moving on, let's have a look at this beautiful woman. I hope you have identified who she is, because she acted in one famous serial, that is Nagin. You might have seen her in that serial. Alright? What's her name? She is Sudha Chandran. And what is so special about her that I am talking now? Look at the second picture. Have a close look at that. You can identify that one of her legs was a Jaipur leg. It was a Jaipur foot actually. Have you identified that? Yes. In her teenage, she had met with an accident which forced her to get her leg cut off. And she could not walk. She did not do dance for 2 years. But after 2 years, she overcame that grief and she got that Jaipur limb fit to her leg. And then what happened, she started to dance again. You can see in the pictures over there very clearly that she is doing dance effortlessly, that no one can identify that she has an artificial limb. Let's move on. Let's have a look at this woman. Yes, from these pictures it is very clear that she is a musician, and as she is playing some percussion instruments there, we can say that she is a percussionist. Why am I showing her to you right now? Because though she is a musician, she is deaf. She cannot hear the music that she is making over there. If you think like that, you are wrong. She cannot hear it through her ears, but she can feel it all through her body. That's what she says. Her name is Evelyn Glennie, and she says so. If you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. If you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. It doesn't matter where you want to go. There is no place that you can't go. You can go anywhere if you want. All you need to do is to work hard, and you need to know where you are going. As we have seen here some percussion instruments in this picture, let's know more about that percussion instruments, what these actually are. Percussion instruments are the musical instruments that are played by striking with the hand or with a stick or beater or by shaking. We can make music by shaking that instrument or by beating it with your hand or by beating it with a stick or a beater. So whatever the instruments that are on the screen now, those all are percussion instruments. And Evelyn Glennie is a percussionist, and she plays more than 1,000 percussion instruments. And she is deaf. You need to remember that. And she plays xylophone. And that is xylophone. That's what you are seeing right now on your screen. She says there is sound everywhere. We just have to listen. We just have to listen. There is sound everywhere. And she feels that sound. And she was born on 19 July in 1965 in Scotland. And now she is 54 years old. Do you like to know more about her? Yes, we shall know more about her. But before that, disability or special ability. Till now we have talked about so many people. All these people have proved that their disability could not stop them from being successful. So we should not call them disabled people. We should call them specially abled people. And they have proved the world that they are something special. And they have some special ability. Even though Evelyn Glennie could not hear through her ears, but she has the special ability to feel the music through all the parts of her body. And I want you to watch the following videos before our next class. I have provided you the links over here, and I suggest you to watch all those videos before you watch our next video class, because these videos really help us to understand more about Evelyn Glennie. In our next class, we talk about the biography of Evelyn Glennie and how she had become deaf and how she had overcome that deafness to become successful. How all these things were possible for her. Let's know all those things in our next video class. As for now, I am signing off. Bye bye.